Hi, Gordy.
Hi, Gordy.
Jack and Patty here. So, you're having a party for your 80th birthday.
Happy birthday.
That's right. We want to wish you a happy birthday. We wish we could be there, but distance and time prevent us from attending. So, we want to wish you just a great and wonderful time with family and friends on your birthday and offer you this little YouTube clip in our absence. You know, the great thing about the YouTube clip is if we're too annoying, you can just turn us off. However, if we're at your party, you have to put up with us. Well, yeah, put up with me anyway, because it's always a pleasure having my wife around. You know, as I thought about what to include in this video, now fair warning, this may be where you want to turn me off for being overly annoying. And I think this is where Patty says something like,
I think you're on your own.
yeah, that's what I thought she'd say.
Sorry, Gordy. No offense.
Anyway, as I considered what to include, I thought what a great opportunity to educate the rest of the family watching this video on a few things that we older folks have learned in life. Now, Gordy, you are a little older than I, so you may indeed have more pearls of wisdom for the youth in the family, but I thought maybe you could identify with some of the gems I've collected over the years and endorse my passing them on to the young'uns. For instance, everyone has heard the saying, first come, first served, a quite simple and widely known truth that is learned early on. But insight acquired after a little experience in life leads to a refining of that saying. I would now say, first come, first to get the piece of cake with the big frosting flowers. Now, wouldn't you agree, Gordy, that this is a much better saying? And by the way, let me just say, I love your name, Gordon. Yes, it just says something about wisdom and stability, and let's not forget, good looks. Gordon, yes, a darn fine name. Now, anyway, Gordon, you handsome devil, you. I hope you don't mind me taking a moment to pass on, in your name, a few tidbits of wisdom for the rest of the family here. And by the way, I think it's no coincidence that you and I, both with the name of Gordon, are married to Patties. And don't you just love that name, Patty? I think it suggests something about beauty, intelligence, delightful, don't you think? Nod your head. This is the time to score big points here. So anyway, a couple of things I've learned in life. We already talked about the first come and first to get the frosting flowers issue, so let's move on. And I first want to give a little advice to the guys. So men, pay attention. I'm going to tell you a little about women. Take a lesson. You know, some women, when shopping, they hold up dresses that are just so ugly, and you'll think to yourself, well, she might say, of course this looks much better on, and you may be thinking to yourself, on what? On fire? Trust me, you don't want to go there. You don't want to say that. Just say these two magic words and you'll be fine. Yes, dear. Yes, dear will get you out of a multitude of troubles. Believe me, I know. Now, I have also learned that you really don't want to engage your wife in a verbal battle. And they actually did a study and published it on the Washington Post. It says that women have better verbal skills than men. And I just want to say to the author of that study, duh. You know, one time I took up the challenge. I said, all right, Patty, let's do this. Let's have a battle of the wits. And she said, sorry, hun, but I won't attack an unarmed man. And walked away. Now, what do you think she meant by that? I mean, clearly I have two arms. You know, there are a lot of times I don't quite know what the wife means. Patty asked me to take her out someplace expensive the other night, so I took her to a gas station. And then the fight started. Well, anyway, here's another bit of wisdom I learned over the years. No husband has ever been shot while doing the dishes. Well, enough of that. Let's talk about something really important. Dogs. Patty and I have always enjoyed our dogs. We had two golden retrievers who sadly got old and went on to their reward in that great boneyard in the sky. And it took us a couple of years to get over them and to decide on another. We now have a wonderful chocolate lab named Sienna. And you know, watching our dogs over the years, I've discovered that dogs have it pretty good. For instance, if you're a dog, no one notices if you have hair growing in weird places as you get older. And no one ever expects you to pay for lunch or dinner. You never have to worry about table manners. If you gain weight, it's always somebody else's fault. And if something itches, you can reach it. And no matter where it itches, no one will be offended if you scratch it in public. But mind this, if you're not the lead dog in the dog sled team, the scenery never changes. Anyway, you can learn a lot from the dogs around you. I mean, the people around you. You can learn a lot from the people around you. You just have to take a few minutes each day to ponder the beauty of your friends and your loved ones. And when thinking about those close to you, think about this. The American Association for Psychiatric Medicine recently reported that 1 out of every 4 people are mentally ill. By the way, is my brother there? Now, truthfully, I'm not sure that I would trust that figure. A study recently proved that 42.7% of all statistics are made up on the spot. Seriously now. Oh, right. He's going to be serious. But seriously. Ha! Oh, and my lovely wife comes back when I get serious. So, Gordon, we know how important family is to you. I have great, fond memories of vacationing in Oregon as a kid, a young'un, and getting together with you, Aunt Pat, David, and Linda. And I always have looked forward to those times. Great times were had. I would have liked to have been there for your 80th, but it just wasn't possible. So your consolation is this silly, nonsensical video. Just remember, it's the quality of the heart that's important, not the quality of the video. Patty and I love this family, and we're glad you are a part. Truly, we don't see our 1,000 plus mile away family often enough. But know this, we love you and we miss your company. In closing, I just want to quote a wise and venerable man, Winston Churchill, who said, "A little nonsense now and then is relished by the wisest men." Oh, sorry, that was Gene Wilder as Willy Wonka. Kind of makes a difference who quotes that, doesn't it? Well, anyway, Gordy, we just want to wish you a wonderful 80th birthday. Enjoy your party and engage in a little nonsense today. You have earned it.
Happy birthday, Gordy. We love you.
Happy birthday. We love you. Bye-bye.